Africa Week series here in Marrakesh at the main Annex Stadium in Morocco. And what a show we are about to bring you with Cameroon versus Uganda tonight. 9 p.m. local time. We are just around the corner. It is bound to be a big fixture. I'm going to be your commentator for tonight's game. My name is, of course, Louis Denham. Thank you so much for tuning in, and stay tuned, of course, for the next few hours. You are going to be entertained by the incredible Africa Week series. And what a day it's been. We were just graced with Gambia versus the Equatorial Guinea, and it was an incredible fixture, ending 2-1 for Gambia. This is all brought to you by McSport, who, if you don't know who McSports are, well, they are a FIFA licensed match organizer that offer end-to-end solutions for international football matches, just like the one we are going to be shown this evening between Cameroon and Uganda. And of course, their service encompasses not only organizing friendly matches like the Africa Week Series tournament, but also training camps for national teams and professional clubs across the globe. They cover everything and handle everything, whether it's stadium bookings, logistics, accommodations, and even media coverage, ensuring a seamless experience for everyone involved. And they're incredibly diverse as well when we look at what their categories do span, being men's football on a senior national level, as well as women's football, providing that platform for women's national teams to compete and prepare for these major tournaments ahead. They've done so much for women football, as well as the youth teams, facilitating development for under 16s all the way through to under 23s. And I really appreciate everything McSport are doing for futsal as well. I'm a massive fan of futsal, and they definitely specialize in organizing futsal matches and camps across the globe. A lot of the appreciation has to go to the guidance of CEO of McSport, Yusuf Hejub, being able to establish McSport as that trusted partner in football event organization. But the focus tonight, right now, is on both Cameroon and Uganda, who will walk away with the victory this evening, as we are just a few minutes away from that incredible kickoff. Wherever you're tuned in from, thank you so much for listening in and getting entertained all week long here in Marrakesh with the Africa Week series. Now, of course, these could be considered as friendlies leading up to that incredible World Cup qualifier towards the tail end of the year. From September to October, all teams involved will be undergoing their World Cup qualifiers. So this is a bit of prep work, a bit of preparation meant to make sure everyone is as ready as can be to hopefully qualify for the biggest tournament in the world. That is, of course, the World Cup. And we could not be more excited for it. And it's incredible to know as well that this Africa Week series is being hosted in Marrakesh in Morocco, because McSport and Morocco, they have such a beautiful and fruitful relationship, being able to benefit both parties for some time now. Now, of course, when we say Morocco and we mention football, it takes us back, doesn't it, to 2022 with that quite incredible World Cup run that Morocco had over in Qatar, and being actually the first African country to ever reach the semi-finals. And I truly believe a lot of that belief and journey and dream and vision that Morocco had was down to the expertise and the platform and the real guidance that McSport do provide, because of course they were a major part of that journey in Qatar for Morocco. And of course, Morocco have been on that journey for many years, and a lot of it is definitely down to what McSport do behind the scenes. And of course, when you look at McSport, they are definitely more than just an organizer. They are currently developing this brand new tech, this new technology that is in the pipeline to revolutionize, I should say, the way that sport is experienced in the future. I am so excited to see what McSport do around the corner for the beautiful game that we all love. That is, of course, football. It is going to be a game changer that will impact both federations and fans globally. It is not just about organizing matches anymore. McSport is preparing the next step in the evolution of international football. So if you are watching any of McSport's events, do know you are a part of history when we look at the future of international football. If you want to find out everything about McSport, then you can do through their website. I would advise going and checking it out. It is mcsport.org. That is mcsport.org. You can find all the upcoming events, everything they have in the pipeline to get ahead of time, ahead of schedule, and make sure you do not miss any of the incredible events that they are taking part in. And of course, not only the relationship that McSport has with Morocco is incredible, but also the relationship that they have with the entire African footballing world. And they really do believe it's time for all African federations to have McSport by their side, because they are a serious, experienced and professional team. And this is not just about organizing matches, guys. It is about working with real experts in international football, people, who understand the beautiful game and all the logistics that go on behind the scenes, and of course the level of excellence required today. And when I talk about excellence, Africa has that talent. So now it's time to surround that talent with the right structure, and of course McSport are ready, just like we are all ready for this kickoff just around the corner. Cameroon against Uganda. And whenever anyone says Cameroon and football, instantly you think of legendary Cameroon striker Samuel Eto'o. And he is, of course, currently the president of Cameroon Football Federation. And I just want to say a massive thank you to Samuel Eto'o. And I can imagine McSport want to say a thank you as well to Samuel Eto'o for all that he has done in terms of investment for the national teams, and really the success from youth all the way through to their senior levels, and all that he's done as well for the women national team to start playing friendlies. It is ever so important when we look at the involvement and the contribution, whether it's time or money or financial or real belief that Samuel Eto'o does put into the footballing world in Africa. It's truly revolutionizing the beautiful game in that continent. But will their skill be shown tonight against Uganda? Who will come out on top? Will it be Cameroon or will it be Uganda? Just in a little while, we're going to be going through the starting 11. And I can promise you this, guys, the level is incredibly high. I see one thing and one thing only, and that is goals. I see a lot of goals in tonight's fixture, so make sure to stay tuned. I'm going to be your host all the way through, Louis Denham here, and I'm going to be keeping you entertained, but nowhere near as entertained, and I wish I could, but as entertained as the football that we are about to be graced with. It is truly, truly going to be an absolute spectacle. And in 2025, if we talk about the country of Morocco a little bit more, they're actually the first country in football history to qualify for the FIFA World Cup in every category. That's men's, that's women's, that's youth, and even futsal, all in the same year. So that is truly, truly amazing. And behind the scenes, for over a decade, McSport has supported Morocco's rise, organising these friendlies, organising camps and really elite preparation matches across the globe. From the comeback, of course, in 2018 that we all love, to the semi-finals journey that I was talking about in 2022, to this historic moment this year, 2025. McSport has been there every step of the way, and you are about to be through every step of tonight's journey between Cameroon and Uganda. Now, one thing I have to also recognize that I've said a fair few times over the last few minutes is the idea of youth development, because if anyone does it right, it is McSport. McSport is incredibly committed to nurturing this young, youthful talent by organizing so many tournaments and training camps. A prime example is what happened over in Antalya in Turkey with the under-17s tournament featuring teams like Morocco, of course, and Czech Republic, even Australia and Uzbekistan were taking part, and it's this invaluable international experience that McSport is able to provide to these future stars, you could say. And of course, McSport are doing everything through the Africa Week series over in Marrakesh in Morocco at the moment. They are organising and bringing you this incredibly televised and performed event on all levels. The best officials in the world and some of the best players in the world are brought to you through the Africa Week series by McSport. I could not be more excited. For the next few hours, we are going to be graced with some top quality football, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere just as both sides are about to enter the pitch and listen, of course, to their national anthem. Always a real proud moment, not only for the listeners, but definitely for these players who are about to represent their countries. It is time now for the national anthems. Starting off with Uganda. Beautiful moment there, wasn't it? Hearing the national anthem of Uganda, but here, up next, is the national anthem of Cameroon. And we are all ready, ladies and gentlemen. Cameroon versus Uganda. What a fixture we have ahead of us here in Marrakesh, in Morocco, of course. And the conditions could not be any better to host the Africa Week series. A little bit humid and sticky out there, but absolutely prime. And that is exactly what McSport, the organisers of this incredible event, do provide. Prime venues, prime football, and definitely prime organising of the game. In terms of the ongoing Africa Week series fixtures, if you want to check out any of the upcoming games, all you got to do is visit that website on the bottom left corner of your screens with the africaseries.org website, and you will be able to see all of the fixtures, so you really don't miss any of the great entertainment. And on your screens right now is, of course, the upcoming lineup for both sides, Cameroon versus Uganda. You can also see the coaches there, Mark Brees for Cameroon and Paul Joseph Putt for Uganda. A couple of strikers to look out for. Batum for Cameroon is definitely a pacey one, as well as Mato for Uganda. Both sides just getting their pre-match photos. And like I said as well, the officiating team is some of the best in the world, with linesmen as well as the fourth referee. And of course, the central referee tonight being Al-Barudi Mohammed. Well, the coin toss has occurred, and it seems as though Cameroon, who are going to be playing in the red jersey, will be attacking from right to left. And on the opposition side, Uganda will be in the yellow jersey, attacking left to right. And you are about to really witness some incredible coverage of the Africa Week series brought to you by Muck Sport. And it's really the beginning of an exciting technological journey that they are upon, bringing us brand new tech with this tactical view system they will be implementing. It's a real smart technology, and it's going to be the first time for international matches. One device, including 3 cameras inside, to make sure you do not miss any of the entertainment in the international level. But off we go as Uganda kick off in the yellow jersey. Both sides packed with pace, both sides packed with power, and definitely both sides packed with ability. Now, Cameroon really do believe they've got what it takes to walk away with the victory tonight, but Uganda will not be walked on over. They will be putting up a fight and making it as difficult as possible, and hopefully for them being as clinical as possible when they do get their opportunities. Well intercepted though in the center of the park, and here comes Uganda playing it up forward. Lovely little 1-2. On the left flank now, winning themselves a throw-in. On the ball now, Kenneth pulls it back beautifully, keeps possession, trying to whip it in there, Uganda, not coming off though. And calmly on the ball now, Jean-Emile Jr. spreading the play. Here he is again, Junior. Mahamadou now. Possession is a massive part of the Cameroonian side, and how they build up play to hopefully break their strikers off. Not working that time though. Bit scrappy in the middle of the park there, but Cameroon come out with the ball. And that pass would have really opened up the play on the right hand side, but well intercepted. Uganda back on the ball. You can hear in the background, just behind me here, ladies and gentlemen, the fans that are out here in Marrakesh, in Morocco, supporting their national sides, supporting their countries, and hoping that their team can walk away with the victory. It's really quite amazing to see, and just goes to show how really international mixed sport are pushing to be. And the ball goes long. Not taken down though. They will win a corner. Cameroon with the first corner of the game. Just under 3 minutes. Can they capitalize early on, as we saw earlier today with Gambia against Equatorial Guinea? They go short. Looking for the second ball in. Played back now. Not how they were hoping. And definitely not how they were hoping with that attempt at the end there, as it goes out for a goal kick to Uganda. I should say Cameroon, actually. Here they come again now, Cameroon, building the play up. Some possible options out wide here, and they use them. But look at that high press from Uganda. Not starting slowly. Cameroon getting forced back here. Forced to hoof it up there. Well played from Uganda. Cameroon still in possession. Risky play at the back, but it has paid off. And they're on here. Cameroon on the attack. Looking for a strike. Just over the bar there, unfortunately. Some early promising signs from Cameroon, though. What a venue it is down here in Marrakesh in Morocco. And I mean, Morocco's national team. What a progression that they have been on in the last few years. I mean, if we look at it, of course, Morocco's national team has risen from 85th place in the FIFA rankings to now 12th in 2025. One of the most remarkable progressions in modern football. And to know that in that progression is mixed sport integrated is so revolutionary when we talk about African football, but not surprising because of the platform that mixed sport does provide. Cameroon moving the ball quickly. Lovely pass on the inside. Definitely a pull of the shirt there. It's going to be a free kick to Cameroon. Referee allows the play. Flavian Enzo passing it to his defensive counterpart. Trying to split the lines there and luckily getting away with it, Cameroon. Bit of a brave pass, but they've made it just to the left flank there to win themselves a throw in quite far up the pitch. Here he is again, Flavian Enzo. Looking for the spread of play there. Unfortunately going a little bit too long. Giving the ball and possession back to Uganda. Long throw from Uganda, that's what they opt for. Is it going to pay off? Unfortunately not. Back to the Cameroonian goalkeeper, of course being Medjo Simon Lotti. Both sides just trying to calm down the game at the moment. Gain a bit of control. It's been mostly Cameroon so far in the first 8 or so minutes. But Uganda definitely trying to put their footprint and mark into this fixture. Lovely run there. Unfortunately just runs it out of play. It's going to be a throw in to Cameroon. Florian Enzo there. Here he is again. Florian Enzo moving it out wide. Looking for the quick through ball. It's paid off. Another clip of the ankles. Ref says advantage. Cameroon still have the ball now. Great touchdown on that right hand side. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Possession play. That's what Cameroon will be opting for tonight. Trying to dominate the game. Unlucky with that through ball. In net for Uganda, of course, is Nafian Legazon. And that ball just hasn't worked out. It's going to be a throw now to Cameroon. Still in play there, as it's punted out by the Cameroon left back. Uganda winning the throw-in quite far up the pitch here. What can they do with it? Kenneth, known for his long throws. How's he going to choose or attack this option? Here comes Kenneth with exactly that, the long throw. It's flicked on. And well held from Lotti. Here they come again. Definitely taking advantage of this left flank, capitalizing as much as they can, Cameroon, with that pace. A lot of it is down to Adrian Boris. Number 13 for Cameroon. You'll see him dominating the ball. Very, very quick feet on the young lad. Back to Lotti, though. Jean Charles now. Bit of a tussle there in the middle of the field, so it's going to be a free kick to Cameroon. Looks like Uganda are giving these away quite sloppily at the moment. Last thing they want. But Cameroon not taking advantage of it. Quick from Uganda here, and they're on the break. Can they make the most of this? Look at the pace on the young lad there. Big opportunity here, Uganda, for the first goal of the fixture. It's skied over the bar. Medical assistance is required. Exactly what McSport do support and provide is that level of safety. when it comes to the officiating, that is, of course, McSport do it right. Safety is always a priority hosting events like these by McSport. And I know I've talked a lot about McSport's involvement in African football, but since the 2022 World Cup, McSport has organised all of Brazil's international friendly matches. So when it comes to Brazilian football, McSport are ever so influential as well. It's going to be a goal kick here to Lottie, being Cameroon, and they are moving up slowly here, patiently playing their way through the park as they hope. Lovely little drag back dummy there. Hopeful ball to Enzo. It's paid off though. And Uganda get it back. Not the through ball they would have been hoping for. Lottie to Flavian Enzo. No real rush at the moment from Cameroon, just taking their time, patiently waiting for that opening to appear and then really capitalize on it as they are known to do. Mohamedou splitting the lines with the pass, getting it back. Here he is again. Going long here now. This is what I was talking about, waiting for their opportunity. And it's just that final ball again for Cameroon not coming off. Nafian Legazon for Uganda now. Will he go short? It looks like it. Plays to his defensive counterpart, who does go long here. And lovely control there. Are Uganda in here? Can he keep it in? He unfortunately has not. Good effort though. I mean, if you want to see a prime example of pace, you just saw it then. Moving it up now. Here he is again, Enzo. Not working out with that dribbling. Scrappy in the middle of the field here. Uganda come out with it on top. Looking for a chip through ball. Well defended from Cameroon. All Cameroon at the minute. park and win themselves a free kick. Quickly taken as they look for the through ball. And it's been kept in here. Big chance if they can beat the man. Well defended from the Ugandan right back. Taking their time with it now. Uganda trying to replicate what Cameroon have been doing, and that is dominating possession. But the through ball just does not pay off. And put out quite sloppily from Mejo Simon Lotti. It's going to be a throw in now to Uganda. We've seen all week long, part of the Africa Week series, this incredibly high quality football from all of the nations involved. And it's through initiatives like the Africa Week series that McSport is able to offer nations a professional platform to not only prepare, but to showcase their talents to the rest of the world. And here come Uganda, but an offside flag has been risen, and it's going to be a free kick to Cameroon. Here he is again, Flavian Enzo. Carbon copy really of what we've seen for the first 27.5 minutes here from Cameroon, taking their time with it. Patiently building up play, trying to split the lines and find the opening at the correct moment. No real rush at the moment though. Finding the perfect time to break through Uganda. But that constant high press from Uganda is difficult to deal with. Lovely touch on the inside there, just could not take it under control. Looks like Adrian Boris gives it away in a pivotal moment, and it's going to be an attack here for Uganda. Goes long! Unfortunately, whiskers wide there. But a good effort nonetheless. Still 0-0. Big chance at both ends there. Cameroon just being quite sloppy with their possession, giving away too easily, and Uganda definitely taking advantage of it. Couldn't put that one away though. And here Cameroon come again. They've kept the ball. They've gone for the long ball there. What a pass that is. Beautiful pass. David Beckham would have been proud of that one. They can't seem to do anything with it. Uganda now on the attack. End-to-end football here in Marrakesh with the Africa Week series. What can they do here? Is it a long strike? It is! And hopeful that is for sure. As it blasts past the goal. I like to look at McSport as really more than an organizer, because of their elite training camps that they do offer. You know, I've talked about what they do for men and women football as well as youth and futsal. But what they really do in terms of the training camps needs to be talked about. They've got this incredible platform, the football venue. Now, what it does is all about connecting teams with the best preparation destinations in the world, ladies and gentlemen. So one thing that you should know is that when it comes to training camps, McSport do it right. Looking long here. Well defended. We're seeing that really from both sides. The defending has really been the highlight on both teams. But Uganda do pick up a free kick here in their own half. Looking long. And the pass back has paid off there. A little bit of me thought it was a short pass back from the Cameroonian right back. But they have lost it here. Here come Uganda with a big chance. And he's put it wide. It's going to be a goal kick. How did he miss that? Massive opportunity gonna miss for Uganda to take the lead. Can't believe it's still 0-0 here as part of the Africa Week series. Uganda are going to be dreading that. Cameroon definitely getting away with that one. I was just praising the defense from both sides. Commentator's curse, you could call it, as they give the ball away cheaply there, and that opportunity is handed on a plate, really. A silver platter for Uganda to make it 1-0, and they just couldn't put it away. Going to be involvement here from the referee, making sure everything is as swift as possible. Back in the possession though of Cameroon. Looking up this left flank, which they have been doing, and it has made contact there with the hand, and Cameroon have a free kick here in the final third. If they put this ball in correctly with the right delivery, this could be the first goal of this fixture. They need a good delivery here. Referee just making everything is in order. Looks like it's going to be a left-footed delivery here. And it is whipped in with some pace. And what a header it is to break the deadlock as part of this incredible fixture. Cameroon take the lead 1-0 with just under 34 minutes played. And what a goal it was. The perfect delivery was needed. And we got exactly that as the Cameroonian team celebrates together. Beautifully headed home goal there. And you can't argue with it. You've got to say Cameroon have deserved this lead here in Marrakesh. Dominating possession. They knew that the opportunity would come, and it did exactly that. Dominating header there. So that is breaking the deadlock here, ladies and gentlemen. Cameroon 1, Uganda 0. Uganda really regretting that earlier miss, you could say, as they really should be in the lead, or have at least scored a goal with that big opportunity earlier on. And here they come. Cameroon. Well defended and well intercepted, but they give it away again, Uganda. And here come Cameroon on the attack. What can they do here? Lovely control of the ball there. Here they are. Well tackled though. And it's another foul to Cameroon in quite possibly the exact same place as the first goal. Are Uganda going to regret that? Could we see 2 goals in quick succession in the exact same manner? I think so. With the beautiful delivery that we were just blessed by Nagida Mohamedou, we could be seeing that left-footed dreams again. And here they are, Mohamedou with the whip. Dealt with this time by Uganda. And it's going to be a foul there for sure. Well held up there from the Ugandan frontman. And it's going to be a free kick to Uganda. Here they come, Uganda. Just about 8 minutes of regular time left in this first half. So far, it's really been all Cameroon with the possession and definitely with the goals so far. But Uganda will be dreading that miss earlier on. They should have definitely been on the score sheet so far. But here they come again. Oh, luckily getting away with it. That was a bit of a sloppy touch from Elvis Okello. Gets away with it. Cameroon could have been through to make it 2. Well defended though from Cameroon here. It's going to be a throw in quite far up the pitch for Uganda. Uganda need to really put that miss out of their head and that goal conceded out of their head for sure. And just focus on their own game, build up some possession, as they are doing here. But the high pressure from Cameroon is so difficult to deal with. Definitely a foul there. And we know about Mook Sports' involvement in African football, as I was talking about earlier. But they have such an incredible global reach and notable collaborations. But here is Uganda just shanking that, slicing that wide. But yes, Mook Sports are currently operating across many continents like Europe, Africa, of course, Asia, and even the Americas, collaborating with some of the national federations and clubs within those continents. I mean, their portfolio is absolutely remarkable because, yes, they've organized matches for top African nations and even facilitated games like teams with Brazil or Morocco or Guinea and even Senegal as well. The work that they do for the beautiful game in many parts of the globe is in itself absolutely stunning. Uganda with a lot of ball at the moment. Great header there from Cameroon. Looked like the guy at the back post could have been in. Here they come, Uganda. Can they bring things all square? Oh, they needed a good ball in there, didn't they? There's going to be another opportunity, and it is a good ball. Well defended again. There is a man down here for Cameroon. Referee going to have to get involved. Make sure, as I always say, and Mook Sport do provide, safety is the priority. Medical assistance is required, it seems like. I can imagine that not only the Cameroonian side, but also even the Ugandan side will be proud of what legendary Cameroonian striker Samuel Eto'o has done for the sport in the African region. The level of investment from Samuel Eto'o for the national teams have been ever so successful, all the way from the youth level to, of course, the senior level, as shown tonight. And yes, Samuel Eto'o is known to be currently the president of Cameroon Football Federation, and what a job he is currently doing, even for the women national team as well, to start playing those friendlies. It's quite amazing the journey that Samuel Eto'o is on and has been providing for the beautiful game in the beautiful African continent. Just less than 4 minutes to play in the first half. So far, Cameroon leading 1-0 against Uganda, and deservedly so, you got to say. Taking their time with possession, very relaxed build-up play, it seems like, from Cameroon at the moment. But when the opportunity arrives, they are there to take advantage of it. Building it up now, Cameroon. Here is Flavien Enzo. Lovely little drag back. And that's a beautiful long ball there. Unfortunately not able to take it down. Looking very uncomfortable there, Adrian Boris. Gonna need some assistance there, NFOUMOU. Gonna look like he landed awkwardly on his ankle. That's not a nice one. Hoping that NFOUMOU is going to be able to walk that off, but when you land awkwardly after jumping on your ankle, it can really be an awkward one and a very uncomfortable situation. He's having to be helped off of the pitch here. Might have to be a forced substitution for Cameroon. But what a bench they do have to use and capitalize with. Incredibly strong team, Cameroon. And look at that sportsmanship from Uganda, passing it back to Cameroonian goalkeeper Omosola, with the referee getting involved there. And he picks it up now, moving it wide. Looking for the through ball there. Unfortunately, hasn't paid off, but they're not giving up on it. No communication there from the back line of Uganda and the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, not able to keep it in there with the through ball, though. Right idea, wrong execution. Kiwanuka just unfortunately not able to take that down and continue the attack for Uganda. But he's taking it back here. On the ball again. Whipped in and well defended from Cameroon. Nagida now. Boyomo. Going long. What a pass that is. Boyomo with the spread to open up the pitch here. And here come Cameroon. Whipped in. Oh, no one on the end of that one. Semakula looking long. Oh, crunching tackle. And that one looked like it hurt on Kiwanuka. Is the referee going to dish out a card here? Doesn't look so. Just a quick talking to. And luckily for Uganda, Kiwanuka gets up and is ready to play on. Now, can Uganda take advantage of this kind of free kick situation like Cameroon did a little while ago? Of course, we are pushing towards the end of this injury time in the first half. And it's crossed in now, right into the hands of Omosola. And Cameroon look like they're going to be running out this first half 1-0 up into the halftime break. Exactly what they would have wanted, as confirmed by the referee there with the whistle blown for the halftime break. Definitely Uganda dreading that miss that happened earlier on. A big opportunity going not in their favor. Like they really should have scored and gone 1-0 up. But so far, as we end for the first half break, of course we will be back in about 15 minutes for the second half of this incredible fixture. It ends Cameroon 1, Uganda 0. I don't think it's going to be over any time though, because we do know that definitely the goals will be coming from both sides. Cameroon versus Uganda, quite even at the moment, 52% possession in favor of Cameroon. Both having significant attempts on target, but Cameroon taking advantage when the time is needed. We will be back in about 15 minutes for the second half of this incredible Africa Week Series fixture between Cameroon and Uganda. Don't go anywhere.
We're